Hello, it's me, and today I'll be doing a how-to video on how to do a quick and easy repaint on the bootleg monsterarts mechagodzilla. So all you're going to need for this is some water, some black paint, some white paint and some red paint, and a paintbrush obviously. That's all you're going to need for this. It's very quick and easy. There's no cutting this figure, there's no adding bits, there's nothing. It is just a quick and easy repaint. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be painting this exactly how I painted my Playmates Mechagodzilla. So first you're going to want to mix up a black wash, which is a mix of black paint and water. I can't say the exact amount of paint to water, it's just, I don't really know, it's just a good consistency that will run, but it isn't too thick so that it will properly stick and leave big splodges. So what you want to do is get your black wash and basically get a decent sized brush, not a small one because that'll take longer, and basically just go over the entire figure with this black wash. Just go into all the little cracks and crevices and get into all the little details, and it'll bring out all the little details and just make it pop. So I'll get back to you once I've done that. Okay, so here it is now with the black wash done. As you can see, it is a lot darker. What I do, I know some people, they put the wash on and then they rub it off. I don't do that. I just want to make this look like a proper, like if Mechagodzilla won the battle. Like, so this is really dirtied down. I'm not battle damage or anything, just it looks like he's been in a couple battles. So once you've done that, let it dry, or you can use a hairdryer to dry it like I did. What you want to do is get some just white acrylic paint and just pick out all the little areas on the figure. So say like the back of the neck there, some bits in the ribs there, and paint that in so that you have a good base to put the white on top of. So I'll get back to you once I've done that. So this is what mine looks like after I've added the white. So you can see all you need to do is basically just add it into all the little places where you think, oh yeah, that's where the red would be glowing through. So in the neck, the back there, and all the little lines on all the plates, and just some other little bits that I thought, why not? Because it looks like there might be something going on in there. But once you've done that, you need to let it dry and then get some just plain red acrylic and go over it. And the reason you put the white on is so that it isn't a really dark red, and when you put the red onto the white, obviously it makes it brighter. So I'll get back to you after I've done that. Now here he is, completely finished, and as you can see, it doesn't take much to customize. Just do a really quick one just to make it look a lot better than originally, and it's so much nicer to do it with bootlegs than a real one. So I would recommend getting this one if you want to start to do some customizing, because this is just, it's so easy. You just need black wash, red paint and white paint. That is all you need for this, nothing else, unless you want to go a bit further and maybe do something with the articulation and fix it. But now that the camera quality is a bit higher, I'll show you some of the nooks and crannies where I painted all the red in. So you can see I did it on his eye. I didn't add a pupil because I've seen people have done that and I just don't think it looks very good. I prefer the just plain red eye. I added some red in the gaps in the neck, the back of the head there, and sort of like above the chest there, and I don't know whether you call them shoulders, but beneath that section there. I added some red on the tricep there, just as a little bit of extra paint, because I was looking at this one quite a lot and I was like, oh yeah, I added a bit there. So I wanted to make this one look like an upgraded version of this one. But I also added some red paint in there, in the sort of, I don't know what, just side of the chest, looks like ribs. I added the red on all these little bits down his dorsal rectangles, as I call them, and I had a bit on the top of his thighs there, and finally I added some. I only did it on the top of the sections in the tail because one, you're not going to see it underneath, and two, when the black wash didn't get on there, which meant that when you put the paint on, it just sort of slipped and didn't stick on. So I sort of just put it on the top because it's easier and you're never going to really see on the side. But one other thing that I did do was his extra hands, which are in that weird position that wasn't really doing anything, I turned into sort of punching fists. And all I did was I got the normal hands, heated them up with a hairdryer, bent them into shape, then you put them in cold water so they harden, and then I just put a bit of super glue in there so they actually stayed clenched, because I didn't do that first and they started to open out very slowly. And one other little thing that I did, which really doesn't show up on this, I thought I'd do it because I did it on this one. As you can see, I painted the little bit of black on there because I wanted to see the better detail, even though there wasn't much on this. And because this one has a much darker wash, you don't really see it that well. But now you can properly see him next to my old one, and you can tell there is quite a difference. I'm still keeping this one just because he's sort of a charm. This one's much more serious, and I'll probably animate him more. But him, I'd use for sort of like just joking videos, like a meme or something. But I hope this video helped you, whether you're starting off customizing figures or if you bought this and just want to do an upgrade and just do a really easy, simple repaint. But that about does it for this how-to video. I really hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one.